in Newark, South Orange, East Orange, West Orange, and I was in Irvington yesterday. I had some issues. I had to go to court, but I'm no longer a criminal.
Oh, you fixed that up. iHeartRadio Connecticut, what's happening? You fixed your warrants.
Yes, I went to court. Everything's
Nice.
done good. They threw it out.
Congrats.
Got my bill, getting my bill money back. Only thing was, shout out to DJ Scoop-Doo who came with me.
Scoop-Doo.
He got kicked out of the courtroom.
He did?
Yeah.
What'd he do? Smell like weed?
No, he just was being loud, not listening.
Oh, nice.
It was.
He could have got you locked up.
Yeah, but she was being real extra. The cop, she was being real extra.
Oh, and now I can say this. Yo, the passport people on Hudson Street are a bunch of, what can I say that's nasty and negative that won't get us in trouble?
Don't you call it?
They're a bunch of jerks.
Okay.
That was hard, right? That was tough. Yeah, you jerks.
Sounds about right, Envy.
So I'm taking a trip, right? Whole family's going. So I have to get the newborn. The newborn, this is the newborn's first trip. So I got the newborn, the passport. So you have to take a picture, right? So I sent the picture. They said, well, the baby wasn't looking in the camera. Well, the baby's 3 weeks old. How can I tell the baby, hey, look in the camera? Look in the camera. It's not working.
The baby doesn't listen.
They declined. So then I had to take the picture again. So I had, the cute little headband on my little baby girl. They declined again.
Wow.
Because I got the headband. So I took another picture. They said the baby looked like it was crying, looked miserable, so they couldn't do it. I had to take 4 pictures, had to go back 4 times.
Now your baby's going to be forever flagged at the airport.
So I finally got it passed yesterday, so now I can call them a bunch of jerks. It's a newborn. How do you tell a newborn what to do? I couldn't say,
yeah, Envy's definitely
Smile.
getting stopped in the airport. Anything else you want to say?
No, after the show today, I'm leaving. I'm going.
Okay, and you're going where? To the airport?
Yes.
You're definitely getting stopped in the airport.
That has nothing to do with the passport.
Make sure you
people.
extra frisk this guy, and he puts a lot of things in his anal crevice.
Matter of fact, I want to say, I'll put it on. Well, I might need some help getting through passport. I got too much stuff.
Well, I had issues because I told you I was in court yesterday, but, shout out to everybody in Irvington.
Yeah, okay. He was in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where's the diva of morning radio?
He's coming in. He was parking.
Okay.
Leave Bobby Brown alone.
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. All right, well, let's get the show cracking. Mario will be joining us this morning. Also, if you want to go to Vegas, the iHeartRadio Music Festival to see Justin Timberlake, J. Cole. I see Nicki Minaj is on there. I seen a commercial. Nicki's going to be there too? Again? I heard a commercial that said Nicki Minaj.
Don't make stuff up, Envy.
All right, I'm not going to say Nicki.
We know you're a little slow.
Erase Nicki Minaj from your mind. J. Cole, Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars, and more. You want to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. 8 o'clock is your first chance, of course. And today's Ask E. So if you need relationship advice, she's here for you. So let's get it cracking. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's go. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:12.
Yow.
Now don't forget Mario will be joining us at 7:04. So keep it locked. The homie, the R&B singer Mario.
Ain't heard from that guy in a long time.
He has a new song out right now.
It's a tough little tune.
Yeah, with Nicki Minaj. Though.
Yep.
And also, we got your trip to Vegas. You want to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. We got your first weigh in this morning at 8 a.m. But we got front page news coming up, yeah?
Yes, we are going to talk about a guy who ran on the field during the All-Star game yesterday. What would make him do something like that? Also, a man dies at JFK Airport after the people coming to respond to him, the emergency workers, ambulance, everybody couldn't get through because their security cards didn't work.
Okay, well, we'll get into that next. Right now, let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes on the upper, 20 on the lower level. Lincoln Tunnel 5 in, Holland Tunnel 5 from the Turnpike, 15 from 1 to 9. The Tapestry Bridge looks pretty good.
This portion of the Breakfast Club is powered by The Hustle, tonight at 11 on Fuse.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get in the front page news. Let's start off with sports. Now, yesterday was the All-Star game at MetLife Stadium, or Shea Stadium, as I like to call it, and American League won. It didn't feel like All-Star game in New York, though. Oh, Citi Field. I call it MetLife. Yeah, it didn't feel like the All-Star game.
It don't even feel like sports season right now. Okay, sports season don't officially start back till football season. This is the wackest time of year for sports fans. Well, at least this sports fan.
Well, shout out to other MLB fans out there.
Yeah, congratulations to Mo. He won the MVP last night. Now, what happened? Somebody ran on the field last night?
Yes, as Dylan McHugh Mason. He's 18 years old. He posted on Twitter 1,000 retweets and I'll run across the field. Well, he did get 1,000 retweets, and once that happened, he ran onto the field in the 5th inning. He tweeted out, LMAO, this is going to be terrible. And he also put up a post of what his mother wrote. His mother texted him, said, it's not funny. That's a serious thing, and you could get arrested, if not worse. Please don't be ridiculous.
Oh, I know they tackled his ass.
Well, of course, security did tackle him.
Did he run away from him, or was it one of those things where he got caught immediately? Because sometimes they be dipping on the
He
security.
got tackled pretty quickly, and he tweeted, please pray for me because my mom's going to kill me. He'll be charged with interfering with a professional sporting event.
I'm surprised his parents didn't say if State got 1,000 retweets to tell you to jump off a bridge, you should do that too.
That was pretty stupid.
Depends on how high the bridge is, probably.
Oh, stop it. Now, what happened at JFK?
Yes, at JFK, this is unfortunate. A man died. He suffered a heart attack at Kennedy Airport. 2 teams of first responders failed to reach him because their electronic ID cards wouldn't open the secure doors at the Delta terminal that was newly renovated.
Oh, boy.
Like when our key cards don't work up here, that means we don't work.
It's a wrap.
Well, no, but this is a new terminal. They just renovated the Delta terminal, and it's just a mistake. And it's those precious moments when you're in cardiac arrest that really matter the most. He was only 50 years old, Gunseye Adekunle. He was on his way to Nigeria. They had everything needed to help keep this guy alive, but they never really had the chance to help him. So that was very unfortunate. By the time they did get there, he was unresponsive but breathing, and then access denied at elevator. Next thing you know,
dead.
He passed away.
God bless him, man.
Damn it, man. That's pretty nasty. Thanks, G.
Yeah, they got to figure that out with that terminal.
All right, and that's front page news. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset and you need to vent, call us right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe somebody bothered you. Maybe you just can't stand somebody. 800-585-1051. We'll do Tell them why you're mad up next. But Charlamagne, you want to do some good?
Yeah, man. It's some good things going on in the community. Somebody's doing some good in the hood. Good morning, Shayna.
Yes, what's up?
You doing some good in the hood, right?
Yes, I am.
Let's talk about it.
Today we're going to have a bone marrow drive at Harlem Hospital. This month July is considered African American Bone Marrow Awareness Month. So we're registering donors from 11 to 2, and then at night we're having a panel discussion to kind of educate the community about bone marrow and cord blood donation.
Now, real quick, tell people why donating bone marrow is important for those who may not know, who may not want to give up their marrow.
Well, you can actually save someone's life. If you know someone that has sickle cell, it's a treatment option. It's a cure. And bone marrow also is a treatment option for sickle cell anemia, as well as about 76 other diseases. And being African American, Hispanic, biracial background is beneficial because you can save someone's life. And there's a lot of patients that are in need.
Okay, so that's today at what time?
Today at Harlem Hospital from 11 to 2, and then tonight at Toro College from 6 to 8.
What are the requirements to be able to donate bone marrow?
Basically, you have to be healthy. In addition, all it is you're filling out a form. Don't have any kind of infectious diseases or anything like that.
Oh, sorry,
And
Charlamagne.
meet kind of like the weight requirement.
Is there any website that they can go to get more information?
Sure. They can go to preserveourlegacy.org, deletebloodcancer.org.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Shayna. We appreciate the efforts you're doing for the community, boo.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Well, tell them why you're mad up next. That's a good thing, Charlamagne. You do good sometimes out there.
Shut the F up.
800. Oh, see, turned it all around. 800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad's up next. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Dog, DMX, you pissed off? You mad? Call 1-800-585-1051 on the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Stepson, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about Trayvon, man. Why ain't you sticking up for my man, yo?
For his stepson. How you figure that's his stepson?
Oh, come on. Now y'all gonna play stupid with me?
If you want to talk about stepchildren, it's about 200 people that have been killed in Chicago since the top of the year that Barack Obama hasn't stepped up for neither.
Well, that's all I'm saying. Put the spotlight on the man. Tell him to talk about it, baby.
Okay, we'll tell him.
Shut up.
I'm going to let him know.
Dante, tell him why you're mad.
Yo, Envy, what's good, man? I'm mad. It's so damn early in the morning and I gotta get up for work.
You can always say F it, call your job, and say you quit, you know.
No, I ain't doing all that, man.
Then stop complaining.
I ain't doing all that.
Yee, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yo, Yee, we need to do like a catfish type thing where I talk to you, you talk to me, and then we meet up one day.
All right, well, I need you to go to work and get that money.
Oh,
All right,
damn.
I will. We'll do.
Okay, let's go.
All right, homie. Good luck. All right, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Whatever it is, tell them why you're mad. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's CC.
This is DMX, and you know what makes me mad? Ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hype man Rich.
Yes, sir.
Rich, tell them why you're mad.
Yo, I'm mad because I'm a huge baseball fan since I was a kid. And you still have people like Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and Alex Rodriguez considering them to go into the Hall of Fame. But my man Pete Rose is the man.
That's what I'm mad about.
Yeah.
The man was awesome.
Hey, don't you knock A-Rod and Mark McGwire, those guys. You know why? Because baseball was way more exciting when everybody was on steroids. You know it and I know it.
And it was. But you have to give credit what credit's due. And Charlie Hustle, a.k.a. Pete Rose, deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree. Thank you, bro. Keisha, tell them why you're mad.
Hi, I'm mad because, you know what, I just had a friend whose daughter passed away from sickle cell. The lady was just on the radio talking about that. And I have to go to her funeral this Friday, so I'm mad because of that.
All right.
A shout out
Mad and sad. I feel
Well, that's
you.
why people got to go donate bone marrow so we can prevent people like your friend from passing, boo.
That's right. All right, tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. Now, Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Yes, and find out what controversial artist just spit in someone's face allegedly over the weekend.
Was he black? Was he white?
What difference does that make?
I'm just curious.
Okay. Well, he's controversial. That's all you need to know. What
Yeah,
do you think?
either way, black or white, it sounds like nigga behavior.
I thought you wasn't going to use the N-word anymore.
I don't, but I'm a work in
Come on,
progress.
you gotta
Pray
not
for me.
use it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll find out what N-word spit in somebody's face when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. 6:48. Now, my son and my daughter's up here.
Yeah, I see them, Madison and Logie.
We're going on a trip after this. My wife's downstairs in the car with the baby.
Why did you leave her in the car? It's 105 degrees out.
Exactly.
Why can't she come upstairs?
She has the air conditioner on and all
Why
that.
doesn't she want to come up?
Because the baby's down there. She doesn't want to move the baby around. The baby's sleeping, so she's going to leave the baby.
It's 100-something degrees
It's not
outside.
100 yet, and the air conditioner's on. When the baby gets up, she's going to come upstairs, but she doesn't want to wake the baby
But
up.
with the humidity, I mean, really.
She has air conditioner on.
All this because you want to go to the Lil Wayne concert?
And all these little hoodlums and goons roaming around here this time of morning.
So my son just walks up to me and goes, Dad, Mariano Rivera's coming. I want an autograph. I'm like, no, Mario, the R&B singer. He was like, who is that? I said, great.
He about to learn.
Keep in mind, he's only, what, 7?
9.
9, yeah.
So Mario will be joining us at 7:04. But right now, let's get into the rumors. Let's find out what thug spit in somebody's face.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Now, according to a DJ in Columbus, Ohio, he said that Justin Bieber confronted him
Lord.
and spit in his face. He said 2 of Justin Bieber's bouncers approached him and said he was trying to take pictures of Justin. He said, it's a 21 and over night in the club and Justin's only 19. They said that Justin Bieber's people grabbed his phone and started going through it looking for pictures. They didn't find anything, but then they told Justin Bieber this man was trying to take pictures. According to the DJ, that's when Justin Bieber approached him and called his mother a name, called his father a name, called him something, and then spit in his face.
Justin Bieber, I'm going to tell you this, and I've told you this for the numerous amount of times. Stop hanging around them little nigglets, because them little nigglets going to eventually get you in trouble, but now they have rubbed off on you to the point where you're going to get your little ass kicked, Justin.
I'm sure that
ain't no
happen.
bouncers and nothing going to be able to save you when somebody jump on your little ass.
I'm
now.
sure that happen. You know when sometimes you talk and spit comes out your mouth? That's what
That
probably
doesn't happen to me,
Nah,
but
that's the
the
same.
DJ is also saying he plans to file charges and
There
he's
you
been
go.
tested. He's been tested for hepatitis as well, just in case.
That's the same kid I saw pee in a bucket last week, and as he was going up the stairs, we the wild kids, we the wild child, we wild kids. All right, wild kids gonna get their ass kicked.
All right, now this is interesting. Kristen Stewart, we all know her because she had that cheating scandal with her boyfriend Robert Pattinson from Twilight and all of that.
Yeah, he looks just like Mac face.
Well, she was supposed to be in a new movie called Focus, and some people were concerned she wasn't going to get any roles after all of that scandal with, messing with the director and everything. Well, she was supposed to be in this movie Focus, and Ben Affleck was going to co-star against her as her love interest. But he dropped out, and Will Smith is now going to be playing that role, and she dropped out because of Will Smith.
Wow.
Is that crazy? Now, her
She's
reason is the age difference.
I knew it. Will
She's
too old.
23, and he's 44.
Will looked like LaVaughn from Catfish last night compared to her.
But Ben Affleck is 40, so I don't see the big difference between 40 and 44. So now they have to find somebody else to play that role.
Jaden. That's the next best thing. You can't get Will. You pass it
No,
down to
Will
Jaden.
Smith is doing it. She dropped out because she doesn't want to star opposite Will Smith.
I don't know. Will Smith might be kind of cold. His last movie flop.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
joking. I'm just joking.
It wasn't a flop. It was a flop by Will
Envy,
Smith.
you're never going to
standards.
work in this town again.
I'm just joking.
And shout out to Jay-Z, by the way. His album, 528,000 units sold in the first week. And of course, shout out
That
to...
doesn't include the Samsung downloads, though,
No,
right?
that didn't include that.
That's his 500,000 after the million sound Samsung downloads and being leaked. Still 520,000.
And you know what? Did a fantastic
That's
job.
amazing.
Sierra, congratulations to her, 57,000 515 sold in the first week.
Yeah, she sold about 15,000, 20,000 more than last time.
That's good.
Last time she sold 37,000.
Hey, we're all a work in progress. That's great. Congratulations to her, and congratulations to Jay-Z for his 12th consecutive #1 album.
Listen, ain't no congratulations to Jay no more for winning. Okay, that's just what it is.
No.
And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Angela Yee. Now, coming up next hour, Mario is going to be joining us. All right, not Mariano Rivera, but Mario. So he'll be here, R&B singer. Remember he had that show on BET? His mother was a
It wasn't
drug addict?
BET, it was MTV. So.
Oh, MTV? Mm-hmm.
That was so long ago. Why are you bringing up old stuff?
I want to know if his mother's still a drug addict. That's all. I'm just curious.
Bringing up old stuff.
Heroin is no joke, sir. That young man from Glee just died
Passed
because of
away.
heroin. Yeah.
Well, we'll talk to Mario when we come back. If you got questions, call us up, 800-585-1051. Also, we have your first chance at 8 o'clock to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas to see Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars, Chris Brown, and more. So keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes on the upper level, 10 minutes on the lower. Lincoln Tunnel 10 in, Highland Tunnel 10 from the Turnpike, 10 from 1 and 9. And Tabassy Bridge looks pretty good. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, when we come back, Mario will be joining us. We'll chop it up with Mario. Now, of course, R&B singer. He has a new album he's working on, and I think
got a single out
show.
now.
Yes.
No, no TV right now.
No TV?
He got a single out now with Nicki Minaj. We play it. I can't remember the name of it. What's the name of it, Yee? Somebody else.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, Mario will be joining us when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Here's Miguel. Yeah. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got a special guest in the building with us this morning.
Yes.
R&B singer Mario.
What's going on?
What's up, sir?
Everything's good.
Where you been, bro? You been locked up with them fresh waves, that 360.
Nah, none of that.
Where you been, man?
Working.
Well, you know he has a new song out that we all love.
It's a tough tune.
Somebody else.
With Nicki Minaj. You always come with a tough tune. I think when people count you out, you always come back with a good record.
Who counted me out?
It's been a long time. That's why we haven't seen you in a minute.
Just for your own well-being, you know it's going to be about 100 degrees today, right?
But you know, every time I walk into a radio station, it's freezing.
Got you. Okay.
So I was like, let me put something, something warm on.
He got the bomber on, boy.
You got to be a different kind of cool to wear leather in the summer. Like, it's a different type.
You tried.
I tried. It didn't work for me. I had leather pants, sweated so crazy.
All right. No one wants to hear about that. Now, Mara, you've been through a lot lately.
What have you been through?
Yeah, tell me what I've been.
Well, you had that tough relationship situation with the girl that was formerly Amber Rose's best friend, Des, who was also your manager's ex-girlfriend at the time. They broke up and you started dating her.
You took your manager's girl?
Nah, I didn't take anything.
All right, well, you got to explain this one then.
I mean, I'm not going to go all into it, but, at the time that I was seeing her, me and Jay wasn't really working together. Mm-hmm. So that's, just to straighten that up. But, me and her were really close. We were good friends. And I was just in a different place in my life, honestly. Just doing me. I wasn't really thinking about the respect aspect of, me and my manager.
So you wouldn't do that again? You wouldn't take your manager's girl or your manager's ex-girl?
But in your defense, Mario, if he did you dirty in any way, shape, or form, the best way to get back at him is get his girl.
Not really. Nah.
That's not what he should.
It's not, again, like I told you, I was just in a different place.
But you did write a song about that, kind of references that.
Actually, the song Fatal Distraction isn't just about her. It's just about, having a infatuation with somebody that is a distraction to your life, but not in a way that going to kill you or hurt you. But it's, it's a distraction. It's a situation that you can't really get off your mind, or everybody's had it. I think male, female, everybody's had it.
Fatal sounds so harsh though, like you want to.
But distraction is not that harsh. A distraction is not like you said, you're not going to die from it.
Nah.
Well, let's lighten the mood of the room. How did the collaboration with Nicki come about for somebody else?
Oh man,
Charlamagne lighting the room.
Y'all talking about murder and killing women and all kind of crazy stuff, and banging managers' girlfriends. Guys got on a leather coat. You start sweating ahead of
me and Polo went in. It was just about creating something that was classic, man. It's always been about the music. It's always about the music. When I finished the song, shout out to Sick Pen, Polo the Don, Jimmy Bonet, who helped me pen it and get it all the way right. It was only one or two people that I heard on the record, and I wanted a female rebuttal on it. So Nicki was like the first choice, and everybody was like, I think that's crazy. So Nicki came through and laced it in like 2-3 days. There was no second guessing it.
It's probably she also liked the song a lot when she heard it, I'm sure, and said this is going to be a hit.
Nah, she loved it.
All right, well, Mario's here. You want to holler at him, 800-585-1051. When we come back, we'll see if he's doing another special with his mom. His mom's addicted to drugs, so we'll see if he's doing another one when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Mario on The Breakfast Club is Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have Mario in the building, 800-585-1051. Charlamagne?
Now, a lot of people remember you from your special you did in 2007 on MTV. Everybody thought you were going to go the reality show route. Why you never decided to go the reality show route?
I'm one of the artists. If you meet anybody on my team, my manager, Leonard Brooks, like I like to really be in control of all of my business, you know. And I feel like sometimes at the time when reality shows was just starting to really get popping and everybody was doing them, I was smart enough to know that there were better deals out there. And it's just like, you know, I didn't want to sell my soul. I didn't want to sell myself short. I just wasn't in that place where I wanted my life to be completely every day having to shoot on a schedule. I'm like, I wasn't with it.
Cause you gave us a big peek into your life. I mean, your mother's drug addiction. How is she now? She good now?
My mom, you know what? My mom's good, man. She's really good. I talked to her. So I actually saw her about 2 weeks ago. We don't live together anymore. But she's good. She's right.
Is your relationship strong? Is it still strong as before? Because I know one time it was strained a little bit. And
you know what? It's better when we actually spent some time away from each other, and it was needed. You know, I ended up moving. I had 2 places in Baltimore, and I ended up selling one and moving to Los Angeles a year and a half ago. And so us spending that time apart and her understanding, like, me not being there every day and being able to give her and do the things that she wanted all the time and just having to be on her own and grow as a woman, it was important for her to realize some things, you know, about herself. And for me to be able to focus back on my music and focus on, you know, getting a project done and not having the certain stresses of, you know, responsibilities that came with, you know, having a parent that was, you know, a substance abuser.
Is she still on drugs? Is she off drugs now? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it help or hurt her? Because a lot of times people don't realize how they look until they see it. You know what I mean?
My mother's so blunt. She's so real. You know, sometimes she look at it and laugh and look at myself. Look at what I was, you know. I think it helped her to realize and see, like, my story and me getting better will help millions of people. You know, it's a lot of people. When you're from Baltimore, like, it's just a different city, man. You know what I mean? And I feel like too that she, in her book, and I read the proposal like 2 weeks ago, and it's like it brought me to tears. Even knowing our story and her story and her telling me, you know, the things that she's been through even before I was born, like, it's still like, wow, you know, and God preserve you and you're still here. You have a story to tell. You have something that will and can help millions of people, you know. And you know, I think once she realized that, it changed her, you know, her decisions, and it gave her another push, you know, because I think with substance abusers, what they need is a realization. And you can love them to death, you know, but they have to want to do it themselves.
All right, we got more with Mario. Don't go anywhere. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Mario. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We have Mario in the building. 800-585-1051. Charlamagne?
Why did J Records stay with? Well, I mean, it's RCA now, but why did they stay down with you from day one? Because a lot of times they'll just push your artist to the side, like, get the hell out of here. We don't want nothing to do with you no more.
Well, let me tell you my story. Believe that. When I started singing in Baltimore, I was about maybe 10 years old when my first manager, Troy Patterson, he met me in Baltimore at a talent show. And he had a great relationship with Peter Edge at J Records. And J Records had just started at the time. The only artist they had was Luther Vandross, Alicia Keys, and maybe one other artist.
Olivia. Jimmy Cole's
yeah. So you know the history. And I sang for Peter Edge. When I sang for him, he's like, yo, Troy, I had on sweatpants, a cap, and some Timberlands, and some earphones.
In the summertime?
Nah, it wasn't in the summertime. But, and this is when Clive first started. I didn't know who Clive Davis was. I had no clue who this man was, right? So we go into the office, and it's like pictures of Whitney Houston and Bon Jovi and Sting and Beatles, like all these great people that at the time, you know, I didn't really know who Clive was. I didn't know what he did, his history, whatever. So I walk in, and it's this, you know, fairly older dude sitting at this incredible table, piano. The office was just decked out.
Did he light candles and start playing soft music too?
Nah, he didn't.
Stop it, man. Finish the story.
He just
don't go that way. Don't go that route with him. Don't go that route.
He was underage.
Just keep going.
Nah. I sat down with him. He asked me to sing for him. I sang "I'll Make Love to You" by Boyz II Men and "I Wish" by Carl Thomas.
Sign him.
Sign him right now. How about you? Never heard a man sing "I'll Make Love to You" like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, crazy, man. So
you set yourself up for that one, but go ahead.
He crazy, dog. He called about 3 or 4 ladies in the office that work for Jay, and I did the same thing for them. He just asked me on the spot, how would you like to be my new artist signed to Jay Records? And it was history from there. I started recording the album about maybe 4 months later.
So it's more of a family thing. I mean, I look at how Clive rode with Whitney to the end. So I guess I'm assuming he rides with his artists like that.
No, he definitely rides hard. And honestly, like, he's one of the most, like, hands-on music guys that I've ever met. I mean,
How hands-on?
How hands-on is he?
Show me,
man, when I say, I'm just saying, like, when we, hey, when we did Just a Friend, for example, he, you know, it was even just down to little words, you know what I'm saying, in songs, just helping to really sculpture the record. You know, he's a music dude.
And what about R&B right now? What do you think about some of these R&B artists out?
I love it,
in
man.
the face of R&B.
I love it. You know, last night we was in the club and they was playing, you know, Bruno Mars, and it was a hip hop night. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people are just real. Music is just being appreciated. You know what I mean? And I love that part of it.
I like music. I hate labels. I hate when they put, cause like Bruno Mars, he's not a pop artist to me. He's just a dope artist.
I love Bruno Mars. I think the dude is incredibly talented.
What do you think of Miguel?
His music. I think Miguel is incredibly talented. I think he's amazing. I think that, you know, he's got his lane.
So when are we getting this album?
September.
September what? We got a date yet? Not yet, but September.
It's in September for sure.
We have a
I'm
title
sure.
yet?
And I have a title, but I'll be announcing it in like a week and a half.
So I'm sure we'll see you before the album comes back out.
Believe that.
You gotta come chop it up with us.
Stay out of
Believe that,
Baltimore.
man. Believe that.
All right. It's the Breakfast Club.
I don't know about staying out of Baltimore, but
Stay out of trouble in Baltimore.
Stay out of the traps in Baltimore.
Yeah,
It keep me grounded. Bro. It keep me grounded.
Mario is the Breakfast Club. It's Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 7:38. Now shout out to Mario for joining us. If you missed the interview, you can hit up the website power1051fm.com. Keyword Breakfast Club.
And
He's wearing a leather jacket and it's like 100 degrees out.
Yes, and very easy to misconstrue his story on how he has been down with Clive Davis for so long. Clive Davis is the record executive who recently
He said he felt him.
Came out the closet, you know.
Well, he just put out an autobiography where he just very, you know, just admits being gay.
Yes. Yeah.
Came out the closet.
So exactly. So,
I thought everybody knew that. He just...
I didn't know that.
So, you know, it's just funny hearing Mario say he walked into a room and Clive was sitting there playing the piano.
And he was very hands-on.
Very hands-on, and Clive rides hard.
All right, guys.
His
No,
artist.
y'all gotta grow up.
Everybody's a little gay.
Now,
Didn't you yesterday say that Nas was deep?
did say Nas was deep.
Come on, man. Nas, because that's because Nas just got a Harvard fellowship or something like that. And I said that Nas's lyrics are deep. Knock it off. Okay, you could have found a better thing to say, like when somebody asked me if I was gay and I said only for Prince. Yeah, if he was trying to make a funny.
Make a chuckle.
Yeah, make a chuckle.
All right, you want to hang out at the iHeartRadio Music Festival that happens at 8 o'clock. Your next chance, you could go to Vegas, see everybody from Justin Timberlake, Chris Brown, and more. And also, we got our rumors coming up, yeah?
Yes, and speaking of Nas, we are going to talk about this Harvard situation that Charlamagne brought up. And we're going to talk about LL Cool J. Some people are saying that he is hating on Jay-Z. You be the judge.
Okay, well, we find out at 7:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, can Queens hate on Brooklyn? LL hate on Jay? Let's find out.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Woo! So LL Cool J did an interview and he talks about Jay-Z's Magna Carta Holy Grail album, and he basically says that he would have did things a little differently, something about touching the people.
I do think a million record sold is a million record sold. There's no question about that. You can't argue with math. But for me, I like to touch the people directly. I like to know that a million people went out and bought my album, not that I sold a million records to a company. That's different.
You'd have did it, LL.
Yeah, but Jay still sold 500-something-thousand out the store.
Let me tell you, LL and Jay always had problems ever since Jay-Z was the president
of Def Jam.
And LL was under him. He didn't like that. He felt that he should have had the presidency. And they always had a riff, always had a problem. And Jay-Z never took a shot back. Yeah, he hasn't taken a shot.
You know the good thing, though, about Jay? Like, Jay's rhymes have always evolved. He's always sound current. LL's rhymes pattern has always been stuck in the 80s. LL always
not
rap
that one song.
Which one?
Dear Mr. White Man.
No, he still had the old school flow on that. LL be like, 2013, I'm on the scene. He's more angry, but I'm more mean. NCIS, I is the best.
All right, now let's talk about Gucci Mane.
Gucci.
He's going to put out 3 mixtapes on the same day, okay? And they're going to be called Molly, Lean, and Gas.
Molly, Lean, and Gas.
And each one of these is going to be...
What are they going to be about?
Produced by a different producer.
Molly, Lean, and
Gas.
Yes,
going to be about?
All 3 of those are going to be coming out on August 13th. Molly is going to be produced by Metro Boomin. Zaytoven is doing Gas. Zaytoven is doing Lean, and Gas is doing TM88.
That's too much music, Gucci. Nobody need no 3 mixtapes of Gucci in no one day. No.
It's all part of the World War III series. So that's the second time that Gucci put out 3 new tapes in one day. He did that back in 2009 as well, the Cold War trilogy with DJ Holiday and DJ Drama.
Gucci must be making all his money off shows.
Absolutely.
He gives away a lot of free music.
Absolutely.
All right, and shout out to Nas, as we were talking about him earlier. He is actually being honored by Harvard University, and they are creating a fellowship in honor of him. So the fellowship will provide selected scholars and artists with an opportunity to show that education is real power. So basically, Nas has already responded. He said, in my roller coaster of a life, I've endured good and bad for sure, and I've truly been blessed to have achieved so much through art in my short life. And he said he's immensely over the top excited about the Nasir Jones Hip Hop Fellowship at Harvard. So that's a big deal. He's a guy from Queens, New York, he said.
All right.
And he has a clothing line, too, by the way, and the stuff looks phenomenal. I don't know if you've seen it.
What's the name of it? I've seen Gangsta something like that.
History. But it's spelled HSTRY, and it's a 33-piece high-end menswear. Shout out to our girl Karen, because she's working on that.
That's Nas's?
Yeah.
I text Karen last week and said when I'm going to get some history clothing. I know that was
That's Nas's line, but I think he was trying not to really put himself in the forefront of it, but yes. All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, Charlamagne?
Yes.
Up next, Donkey Today?
Yes, Donkey of the Day is going to KTVU, San Francisco Television Network. Please come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with you in your reporting of this Asiana Airlines. That's how you pronounce it?
Asiana Airlines.
Yes, Asiana Airlines crash. Let's talk to you, please.
Okay, and also up next is after that is Ask Yee. So if you need relationship advice, Yee's here for you. 800-585-1051. But right now, let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 15 on the upper level, 10 on the lower. Lincoln Tunnel, 20 in. Highland Tunnel, 15 from both approaches. And Tallahassee looks pretty good.
I was born a donkey.
It's the Donkey of the Day.
That's time for the Donkey of the Day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, July 17th goes to KTVU, San Francisco. As a network staff and mother effing crew. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the plane crash that happened in San Francisco, Asiana Airlines, Flight 214. Well, KTVU reported the names of the pilots involved in the crash. I want you all to pay attention to this news report. And remember, this is Asiana Airlines, one of South Korea's 2 major airlines. Let's go live to KTVU, San Francisco.
KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao.
So nobody caught that. Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Holy, it's not Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. There was no chain of command that went through this before giving this to the news anchor?
Apparently not.
And an intern took the fall for this. Yes, an intern was fired because he is the one that confirmed the names is true. First of all, no. Well, what?
I mean, if the intern confirmed that.
6 and Win is an intern, the end-all be-all for what is broadcasted over the air. Where are the producers, the writers? The intern shouldn't have been thrown under the bus. In fact, the intern shouldn't have been fired at all. He's the one person in the newsroom, he or her, I don't know if it was he or her. They're the one person in the newsroom who shouldn't know better at all. The producers, writers, the whole newsroom, they should know better. Whoever saw those names before they gave them to the news anchor, the professionals in the room, they should have been fired. In fact, they should have quit because they are the dumbest cast of characters in a newsroom ever. This should never happen unless you work for KVWN San Diego and Ron Burgundy is your news anchor. Give KTVU San Francisco the biggest hee-haw.
Now, let's be clear, though. Our associate producer up here, she didn't understand the joke either. She was like, what's the problem?
Matter of fact, let's play the clip again, because I'm sure...
And our board app, Emizi, as well, did not think anything was wrong.
Let's play the clip again.
KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Too Low, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ow.
Now, as dumb as I am, as soon as I knew that they were reporting those names, I knew that was a joke.
All right, well, let's not talk about how other people up here that work here didn't get the joke. And we're like, what's the problem? I don't understand what's wrong.
Will Ferrell, if you haven't finished filming Anchorman 2, then take your ass to KTVU San Francisco and go get that cast of donkeys. Please.
Ron Burgundy.
All right, well, thank you, Charlamagne. Donkey today every morning at 8:04. Now, up next is Ask Yee. Now, if you need relationship advice, Yee is here for you.
Not just relationship advice, because I've been answering questions about work stuff and everything, too.
So, Yee, let me just ask you a quick question, right? So, my son and my daughter in the other room, right?
Yeah.
My son says, you know what? I'm going to unscrew the top of my milk, tell his sister that it tastes funny and she should shake it. So, she goes to shake it with the top open. He doesn't say anything, and there's milk all over the place.
In the studio?
Yes. What should I do?
Well, you are going to get suspended for that because you're not supposed to have any liquids inside of a studio where there's equipment that can actually get damaged.
Very true. And
from that.
That was just
so you've actually you've actually done what you're supposed to do. You've confessed and you said that you did something wrong. Should your children be unattended in another studio?
Coach Thea Mitchum, he has his kids just
do you know how
running
expensive the equipment is up here, Envy?
800-585-1051. Next is Ask Yee. If you need advice, relationship advice, any type of advice.
Sometimes you just got to admit that you're wrong.
It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Yee. Who's this?
This is Madison.
Madison, what's your question for Yee?
How do I get chocolate milk out of my clothes?
How do you get chocolate milk out of your clothes? You don't put chocolate milk in your clothes. How about that?
You have to throw them away.
I went to shake my brother's chocolate milk, and it got all over me.
Goodbye, Madison. Don't call no more. Turn your phone off. Hello, who's this?
This is Denasia calling from the Jersey Shore.
Denasia, what's your question for Yee?
I need a relationship advice.
Okay, what's the problem?
Okay, I've been dating somebody off and on for 4 years, and I'm thinking about moving to Jacksonville, Florida to be with him, but he has an ex-girlfriend down there, and I don't really know the situation.
What do you mean you don't know the situation? That's his ex-girlfriend, right? He doesn't mess with her anymore. It's done.
Yes, he does. He does. He admitted to it.
He admits that he still messes with his ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, off and on, but he's saying that, you know, if I was to come down there, things would be different, so...
What? Listen, he got to clean that up before you come down there. You don't go down there hoping somebody's going to change. I mean, if that's supposed to be your man, that is your man, right?
Well, we're not together now, but we've been engaged before.
So you guys have been engaged, and then when he's off with you, he's back on with her?
Yeah.
So you think that's going to change when you go down there? If you move out there, when y'all get into a fight, you don't think he's going to go back to his ex-girlfriend?
That's the biggest question that I've always asked him, and he always tells me, you know, things are going to be different, because when he's up here with me, but now that he's back in Florida, it's totally different.
I don't know if I would want to risk that for somebody. First of all, he has to be 100% committed to you for you to move out there. You can't move out there hoping that he's not going to do the things that he's doing now. He's got to stop doing that before you go. That's ridiculous. If he wants to make that commitment and he really wants you there, he got to chill with everything now.
You're right. You're right, Yee.
So that's my advice. You'll be so mad if you move out there and he's still messing with his ex.
Definitely, because I don't even know anybody out there.
Listen, until he is 100% done with his ex, you can't move out there. He shouldn't even be talking to her anymore, period.
At least get pregnant.
All right. Well, thank you, Mama. Good luck with your situation, all right?
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good morning.
She better check back in with me.
All right. Well, thank you, Yee. You know we do Ask Yee every Wednesday. Now, we also go to the emails. You got any good emails, Yee?
Yes, and here's one. He said he's 23 and him and his girl have been together for 2 years, and for the last few months, all they do is fight. He said, I used to be excited when she was around and talk all day. Now I hate it. I was planning on ending the relationship until she told me she was pregnant. I'm excited about being a father, but I still don't know if I want to be with her. I'm scared if I tell her, I feel like she would decide to not keep the baby. What should I do?
Okay, what should he do? Call us up right now. 800-585-1051. It's Ask Yee. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Right, it's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 8:27. We're in the middle of Ask Yee. Now, Yee, you've been reading these emails and you read one on air. Read it again, please.
Yes, this guy is 23. Him and his girlfriend have been together for 2 years. For the last few months, it seems like all they do is fight. He said he used to be excited when she was around. They talked all day. Now he hates it. He was going to end the relationship, but she told him that she's pregnant.
Gotcha.
He wants to be a dad. He's excited, but he doesn't know that he wants to be with her. He said if he tells her how he feels, she might not keep the baby. What should he do?
All right. 800-585-1051. What should he do? Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's time for Ask Yee. Now, Yee, read the email that you just read.
He said he's 23. Him and his girlfriend have been together for about 2 years. For the last few months, it seems like all they do is fight. He used to be excited when she was around and talk all day. Now he hates it. I was planning on ending the relationship until she told me she was pregnant. I'm excited about being a father, but I don't know I want to be with her. I'm scared if I tell her how I feel, she would decide not to keep the baby. What should I do?
All right, let's go to the phone lines. Megan, what should he do?
He should tell the girl. And either way it goes, she's going to keep the baby if she was a real woman.
All right, so you think he should tell her he doesn't want to be with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And tell Charlamagne stop hating on San Francisco, and he needs to get with the program, and all y'all need to come out here and be DJs.
Okay.
I love San Francisco. Y'all just got a stupid radio station.
Megan, you ain't got a Megan voice, Megan. You ain't got a Megan voice.
Thank you.
He trying to say you sound like a Shaquana.
Shaniqua.
It's 5:25 in the morning. Shut up.
All right. Brian, good morning.
What's going on?
What should he do, Brian?
I think he should not tell her. I mean, get a side chick if he's worried about.
You think that he should cheat on his pregnant girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah, because
you don't think that's whack? That what if she finds out while she's pregnant and that stress goes to the baby?
That's why you don't let her find out.
But if he tell her, she gonna get spiteful, keep the baby, and more papers.
So you're saying stay with her and cheat? I don't know about that.
Thanks, bro.
Listen, side chicks come in handy when you get about 7-8 months pregnant. Okay, I don't want to stress you out. Let me go and knock this chick off. I'll come home a happy man. Keep you happy.
So yeah, what do you think he should do?
I mean, he wants to have a baby. He's excited about it. They've been fighting the past few months. Before that, everything was good. Why not try to work it out? I mean, a lot of times people say, oh, this is terrible, I'm fighting. Why not get to the root of the problems of what your issues are and try to see how can we try to resolve this? If you really care about her, you love her, it's worth a shot, I would think. A lot of times people fight and things go in cycles and you don't know why the fights are starting. You're doing something that annoys her. She does something that annoys you. Nobody wants to admit they're wrong. Nobody wants to back down. I think a lot of times with relationships, people don't even make that effort to try to make it work. And sometimes you have to really make an effort. It's like having a job. It doesn't always go smooth. So I would at least give it a shot.
Okay. And why do men act like they got a choice? She's having your baby. You have to deal with it regardless. All right. Like, you don't have a choice, bro.
Well, thanks, G, for asking. You do that each and every Wednesday. Now we got rumors coming up, G?
Yes, we are going to talk about Lamar Odom. Now, his mistress has come forward, and she's doing interviews and everything, and I guess she feels, really hurt that Lamar Odom didn't leave Chloe to be with her. I'll tell you what she had to say.
Okay, rumors up next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. All right, let's get into the rumors. Lamar Odom, well, he's in trouble again.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
That's right. Lamar Odom's mistress, Jennifer Richardson, well, I should say alleged mistress, is opening up and doing interviews and talking about how Lamar Odom would tell her that he loved her and that he didn't want to go back to spend Christmas with Chloe. They were together Christmas Eve, had sex, and then he had to go back to Chloe, and he never wanted to go. She said he gave me a kiss and told me he loved me before we parted ways. He told me on many occasions that he loved me, and I honestly felt the same way. She went on to say that Lamar talked about having a baby with her. She said it was something that he badly wanted, and I wanted it too because I loved him so much. I don't know what would have happened had I gotten pregnant. That has to really hurt Chloe because she's been having difficulty getting pregnant by Lamar as well. So imagine if this side chick went ahead and got pregnant.
Well, it's hard for two men to have a baby.
Stop it.
I mean, I think Chloe and Lamar should adopt. I've never heard of a case where a man has gotten another man pregnant. That's
not nice.
Well, the reason they broke up, she said, in March, she said she ended their relationship. She told him not to contact her anymore. She couldn't continue to be a secret any longer. So there you have it. What is Chloe going to do now? She still wants to stay with him, allegedly, supposedly. All right, Jay-Z, congratulations to him. 528,000 units of Magna Carta Holy Grail sold in the first week. And that has nothing to do with the 1 million downloads that Samsung bought. So
his life-winning streak continues.
Yep.
That's right. And Sierra's as well. She did 57,500 in her first
Sierra's
week.
Sierra as well what? I said life-winning streak continues, and you said Sierra's as well.
Sierra did pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's okay.
All right, now Justin Bieber, his life-winning streak is continuing as well. He allegedly spit in a man's face in Columbus, Ohio.
His life-winning streak is about to come to an end if you don't straighten up.
Now, the DJ did an interview and he talked about how Justin Bieber's bouncers approached him, said he was trying to take pictures of Justin. And that's when Justin Bieber came over and had some choice words for him, called his mom something, called his dad something, called him something, and then spit in his face. The DJ is planning to file charges, and he said he also got tested for hepatitis, but that test came back negative.
Justin Bieber, you're going to get what you asked for. You keep running around here acting like some little hooligan, some little thug. Somebody going to punch you in your face. Gonna beat you and your bouncers up.
Spitting in someone's face is just the ultimate disrespect.
Don't tell him nothing. He gonna learn. You think you and Little Twist can't beat y'all way out of a wet paper bag?
Oh, stop it.
Y'all gonna learn.
He got security.
All right, well,
what security guys do.
Did you just burp while you were
Yep,
talking?
you definitely did.
All right, well, that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
All right, now up next, we got the Workout Wednesday mix, or whatever you want to hear. 800-585-1051, or you can hit us up on that Twitter at DJ Envy. We'll get your request on.
Can we ask Carmen Loop to get us a treadmill in here so I could work out on Workout Wednesdays?
Absolutely. But then you'll stink after.
No, I won't. If you're clean when you work out, you don't stink. Okay?
Oh.
Only dirty people like you stink after you work out.
I don't stink.
You
I
always
just don't work out.
Oh, okay.
That's the Breakfast
Fair
Club
enough.
Power 1051.
All right. Charlamagne, it's the Breakfast Club, Power 105. That was Workout Wednesdays with DJ Envy.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, Envy just got into some trouble. It might be my fault. This no snitching rule doesn't apply to me, though. Envy had his kids up here, Madison and Logan, and he had them in the studio, and they spilled milk everywhere.
Yes, and during the exclusive of the day, he was called out of here by our higher-ups.
Oh, because I said, listen, should your kids be in the studio by themselves around such expensive equipment with liquids? You know, his son played a little prank on his daughter. He opened the milk and told her, can you shake this up? It tastes funny. She shook it, and it went everywhere.
Yes, so I don't know, man. It don't look too good for him.
Who would do that?
It don't look too good for him. But shout out to my man Pro Style. I like that record. Pro Style's actually working on an album. He's got some dope tunes. What you want me to say?
So you go from Envy to Pro Style?
Listen, I told that light-skinned Negro not to have your kids running around
You
here.
think Pro Style would do morning?
Yeah, I mean, that'd be good. They'll bring the whole Dominican, Hispanic thing in. That's a whole
wait,
new
Envy's
element.
not Dominican?
No. He's black.
Oh.
You don't need to have two black guys in the room.
Well, anyway, in case you missed our interviews with Mario, Ace Hood, Nick Cannon, and more, you can go to power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club, and see that on there.
Yes.
Also, our girl Cherry Martinez is up next. I think they cleaned up her studio nice, so she should be good to go. At 10 a.m., she has your next chance. That's right, to fly to Vegas, and you can see Justin Timberlake, J. Cole, Miguel, Chris Brown, Bruno Mars, and many more. And that's at the 2-day iHeartRadio Music Festival. All you got to do is listen out for the keyword and text it to 36500. You can win round-trip airfare, hotel, and tickets to both nights of the festival.
Word, son. And listen, I want to say I'm extremely happy that it's a lot more people starting to think objectively and logically about the whole George Zimmerman verdict now. And they're starting to open the dialogue about what I've been saying, which is where is the same outrage for this case as it is for the thousands of kids that are getting killed all across the country, especially in the black communities, whether it's Chicago, Newark, Philly. I love that we're starting to have this dialogue and we can start discussing solutions and not problems. We have to start thinking really honestly beyond the George Zimmerman situation, because it's not like we can try him again,
Right, that's true.
That's one and done. So now we got to start thinking about how we can stop our own from killing our own every day, because there's thousands of Trayvon Martins happening all across the country all the time, and it's not the George Zimmerman's killing them.
All right, well, there you go. Thank you, Charlamagne. Also, right now, you can be caller 105 at 1-800-585-1051. You can win a 4-pack of tickets to the Ball Up Street Ball Tour, and that is on July 20th. That's this Saturday at Nat Holman Gym at City College. Now, for tickets and open run info, check out ballup.com.
Word.
Right now. All right, well, I guess we'll see what's happening with Envy, and no matter what, we'll be here.
Yeah, if Envy's not here tomorrow, it's because of his kids. And I'm going to leave you on.
No, it's because of him.
It's because of him. Yeah, you're right. And his kids.
You can't blame the children for, Envy not being as a responsible parent.
Exactly. He knows better. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave you on a positive note. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. You know who said that?
Who?
Dr. Seuss.
And here's another positive note. Watch your kids. Okay.
Or they'll be watching you at home.